There's a simple kitchen ingredient sitting on your shelf right now that can turbocharge your soil life so dramatically that even tired, lifeless ground begins showing signs of revival within just a few days. Gardeners who discover this trick often say it feels like watching their soil come alive for the first time. The surprising part is that you don't need compost piles, expensive boosters, or complicated brews. All you need is rice, a container, and water. And your soil will thank you with explosive microbial activity and rapid earthworm multiplication. The real power of this method comes from how easily rice releases starches and carbohydrates into water. When handled the right way, those compounds become instant food for beneficial microbes and earthworms. Microbes wake up, worms gather fast, organic matter breaks down quicker, and plant roots suddenly find themselves in a nutrient-rich environment. Here at Growth Hub's Central Crops, this method has become one of the most requested topics because it works beautifully for both beginners and experienced growers. Rice is naturally rich in starch, simple sugars, trace minerals, and microscopic beneficial organisms clinging to its surface. When you wash rice, you create a milky liquid that becomes the perfect kickstarter for microbial growth. Those microbes multiply at incredible speed when given a carbohydrate source, and as they grow, they release enzymes and metabolites that awaken dormant soil biology. You know, earthworms respond instantly because microbes are their #1 food source. Wherever microbes increase, worms gather, feed, reproduce, and tunnel. That tunneling aerates the soil, improves drainage, and boosts nutrient availability. It becomes a self-strengthening cycle. Microbes multiply, worms increase, organic matter decomposes faster, and plants receive more nutrition. To get the strongest results, you need to prepare the rice water correctly. Many gardeners make it too weak or too strong, but the perfect ratio ensures a balanced microbial bloom without overwhelming your soil. Alright, so start with 1 cup of uncooked rice and add 2 cups of clean water. Give the mixture a good shake or stir for about 1 minute, just until the water turns cloudy and milky. Then, go ahead and strain the liquid into a clean container. Now, this milky liquid is your concentrated extract, and it'll act as the main activator. Next, allow it to sit loosely covered for 24 hours at room temperature so you can encourage the first stages of microbial activity. After 24 hours, you'll want to dilute your rice water to avoid overstimulating or suffocating the soil biology. For every 1 cup of fermented rice extract, add 10 cups of clean water. This 1:10 ratio, well, it creates the perfect microbial feed solution. Too strong, and microbes consume oxygen too rapidly. Too weak, and you miss the explosive effect that makes this trick so powerful. Once your mixture is ready, pour it directly onto the soil surface, targeting beds, garden rows, potted plants, or any area you'd like to revive. The microbes begin multiplying immediately. If your soil is extremely dry, water lightly before applying so the microbes can move freely through the topsoil. Within 2 to 3 days, you'll notice a visible shift. The soil becomes darker, softer, and more crumbly. A faint, earthy smell develops, one of the most reliable signs that beneficial microbes are waking up. If you dig just a little, you'll often spot earthworms already gathering near the surface because the sudden surge of microbial life provides food and moisture. Repeat the rice water feeding every 7 days for 3 weeks to push microbial and worm populations to peak levels. After that, maintenance every 2 to 3 weeks is enough to keep the system thriving. Traditional compost improves soil over time, but it doesn't give the instant microbial burst that the rice trick provides. Compost needs weeks or months to break down, while rice extract delivers immediate food for microbes. This means you see results quicker, making it incredibly useful during planting season or when rescuing struggling plants. The rice trick is also ideal for gardeners who can't prepare large compost piles because it supplies quick microbial energy even in small spaces. Whether you're working with containers, raised beds, or backyard gardens, the effect remains the same: rapid biological awakening. Worms reproduce faster when their environment is rich in microbiology. The rice solution creates those conditions almost instantly. Worms feed on the microbial bloom, grow stronger, and lay more cocoons. Additionally, the moisture from the diluted solution keeps the soil damp, which is essential for worm movement and breathing. Gardeners often notice, a significant population increase within just 1 month of consistent application. More worms mean more tunnels, and, more tunnels lead to better nutrient cycling, improved water infiltration, and, of course, stronger root growth. Soil that's fed with rice extract, it just becomes more alive, and living soil always finds a way to restructure itself. As microbes flourish, they form these sticky compounds that bind soil particles into stable crumbs. Worm casting production really accelerates, enriching the upper soil layer with nutrient-dense organic fertilizer. Roots grow deeper and spread wider because, the soil becomes softer and more aerated. Plants respond with greener leaves, stronger stems, and, honestly, faster overall growth. If you've struggled with compacted or exhausted soil, this method can dramatically turn things around in a surprisingly short time. Although the rice trick is powerful, moderation is key. Excessive carbohydrate feeding can cause temporary oxygen depletion. That's why following the 1:10 dilution ratio is important. When used correctly, the method is perfectly safe and, it really enhances both soil structure and life. There's something, deeply satisfying about using everyday ingredients to transform your garden. Rice becomes more than just food. It becomes a biological activator capable of waking up even the most tired soil. And the price is almost nothing compared to commercial products that rarely deliver such immediate, visible results. This technique works in all garden settings and requires no experience. It's natural, fast, and incredibly effective, making it a must-have addition to your gardening toolbox. If you found this guide helpful, make sure you subscribe to Growth Hub Central Crops for more powerful, practical gardening techniques. Don't forget to share this with fellow gardeners who want healthier soil and a more productive garden.